Hello, beautiful souls. Healing Grasshopper here to do a reading for you. Um, I've pulled the tea leaves and meditated, and yeah, this is an interesting reading. We've got inkpot problems to be resolved, haystack karma, you will reap what you have sown, horseshoe, good luck, older man dealings or relationship with an older man, hand in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So, what I feel we have here is for you guys who deal with the public in various ways. Some of you are in retail, some of you are in healthcare, some of you may be, I don't know, a lawyer, you know, whoever deals with the public, um, this reading speaks to you. So, um, and you know what? It doesn't even necessarily need to be for your job. This could also be um, as simple as road rage or a crazy Walmart uh, encounter or something. Because what we're talking about here is a Karen or a Kevin, I guess. This older man here is a Karen. A Karen who is in need of help but is presenting a problem. You know, not everyone is, no matter how old they are mature and high vibrational. Okay? But Spirit is giving you clear direction here with haystack and horseshoe. Karma, you will reap what you've sown, and good luck, the good karma that will come if you play your cards right in this situation. So, what do we got for tarot? Yeah. That's the top card? No. Both. Okay. Yeah. And what did I say? You good karma if you play your cards right. So, wait, one more, please, Spirit. Let's finish this row. Both of these, like this, here. Knight of Wands. Yes. The world. Very good. So, Five of Swords talks about winning. You can win here. Now, can one really win with a Karen? No. But spiritually, you can win. How? By not stooping to their level, obviously. Right? You are going to muster up all the patience that you can grab onto, which is very hard to do with a Karen. They will test your patience. But as long as you keep your patience, and the reason why I was talking about dealing with the public for work, because this person is in need of help and assistance. So it makes me think like you are in a position to offer this person help. But at the same time, again, it doesn't necessarily need to be for work, but a vast majority of you, we're talking about people who, are dealing with this older man at work. Um, for a smaller group of you, this doesn't need to be work. This is a random Karen that you come across that you see requires help. And that's, even extra karma points for you because you have no connection to this man, and out of the goodness of your heart, you're going to try and do the best you can to help this person, right? And that's what the world should be like. We should be helping the ones who are struggling, no matter how abrasive they are, right? So we have a card of triumph here, right? He's won these swords here, and we've got these two people who are, mourning over their victory. It doesn't have to be that literal, but it does show the contrast between you're calm and collected and secure in your actions, and this person these people, which represent the old man who is not necessarily defeated by the situation, but defeated in life, which is why he's behaving the way he's behaving. This is the type of person who feels like they have no control in their lives, so they try and control you or the people around them, or the clerks in the store, which might be you, or that kind of thing. So we're going to keep that in mind over here, and that's going to serve us well, right? And look at the Nine of Cups under good luck. It will bring you good luck. Friends, I knew all of this when I pulled out the tea leaves, but what I didn't really realize, because it does say karma you'll reap what you sow in good luck here. So there is a communication here of good things coming to you. But what I did not see is the significance here. The significance has been ramped up quite a bit with the world here under the Five of Swords. If you take the high road, not only are you going to receive good karma, but it's going to set you on uh, into a new paradigm, a good one. It's kind of like a graduation, or excuse me, uh, um, climbing onto the next rung in the climb in ascension. Um, so that's why, and for some reason, too, the thought came to me of dealing with angels, and you never know when you come across one. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, there's a story that gets passed around every now and then that angels walk among us, and that they occasionally come to the physical plane to teach us things, and there is part of the story is like a beggar, you know. Don't think of a beggar as a mere beggar, because that may be more than a beggar. That may be an angel. And be careful the way you treat that beggar, because you may be dealing with an angel. That kind of thing. That came to mind here with the worlds. That I don't think that you've come across this Karen yet. Yeah, spirit's confirming no. But when it comes, you will know. And you know what? Treat every Karen from now on this way, because the people who are listening to me right now are ascending to heights that they never realized that they would ascend to, and that you are being groomed by the divine, And the divine is sending his minions, his angels, to teach you, to help you get there. And I'm not necessarily saying for all of you that the older man is indeed an angel here to chafe your butt, but for some of you, it might be, and you should treat them accordingly. But at the very least, whether the older man is an angel or not, make no mistake that God sees everything. God is watching everything, assessing everything you do. So make sure that you don't stoop to this Karen's level, right? Because you're here to be a light worker, not to be a low vibrational, troll. And here's the Two of Wands in the middle of your reading. This is about what you choose, which is what we're talking about. Your choice. Be sure that you make the right choice. And you know what that choice is. Make the high vibrational choice. And look at this. He's holding a globe in his hand. The world. The right choice will lead you to an ascended paradigm. So choose wisely. Two of Cups. I don't think this is reversed. Reversed? No. Wow. That's an interesting one. Okay, so Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Excuse me. The Two of Cups is usually about two people who are in lockstep with each other and choosing each other. But that's not what this card is saying in this context. What this is saying is that spirit, and mind you, it's showing up under the older man. What this is saying is that never forget that you are no better than a Karen. You are brother and or sister. Brother or sister with this older man. He may be behaving badly, but that does not mean that you're better. It just means that you are in a different place in your ascension that they are. And that there might be a way. In fact, there will be a way that you can help this person. Now, that does not mean make everything better and fix this person so that they're no longer a Karen. That's not what I'm saying. But there is going to be some kind of choice or task or something that's going to be presented to you with this Karen, right? It's going to be two choices. Return the Karen's animosity or recognize what the Karen really needs and talk to them with patience and say, I don't know. Oh, look, the tool that you were looking for is right over here. Let me help you find it. Yeah, I know it's not in the right place and things are messed or whatever it is, but here it is. Okay? And, they may not necessarily thank you, but it will de-escalate the situation and give this person what he wanted in the first place. And maybe somewhere inside of him or her, or no, it says older man, it probably will be a man, um, like, oh, that was silly of me to react the way that I did. Maybe I shouldn't be so bitchy. you know I'm a jerk, I shouldn't be like that, or whatever. Who knows? And don't expect them to apologize to you. Just know that somewhere inside of them you will have changed them in some way. right? And you can go about your business. But in some way, that is going to bring something positive into your life, to both of your lives. All of them? No. This one? No. This one? No. This one? Here. Ace of Swords. Reversed? No. This one? Yes. Here? The Fool. Okay. So, Ace of Swords, again, this is, I just heard open book test. Okay. Open book test because number one, you're getting the heads up from me. You will come across this person. Um, so you're gonna have the heads up. When you see the Karen, you're gonna be like, oh, there's a Karen the grasshopper was talking about. Let me adjust my attitude with this older man. But um Ace of Swords is also saying that aside from what you hear from me, in the moment, you will be getting guidance if you pay attention to it, right? And how do you do that? By not letting your temper get the best of you. As long as you stay level headed, you will be able to hear your guidance from spirit. And what is that guidance going to be like? You're going to get a notion in your head like, oh, this is Karen. Like I said, like, oh, it's one of those people that feel they don't have enough control in their life. So what can I do to help them and make them feel like they've got control? Oh, you want this? Here, I found it for you, or whatever. You're going to get that guidance. It's going to show up in your mind and in your heart what to do. You won't be on your own. I need at least two cards, Spirit, please. There's one. Temperance. This is stay even keel. Deal with it in a rational and loving way. And it's under the Two of Cups, like I said. Put yourself on the same level as the older man. And that does not mean stoop to their vibrational level. It just means remind yourself that you're no better than them and you're both human, you're both on a journey. What can you do to be of service to this older man, whether it's your job or not? King of Pentacles, beautiful. King of Pentacles. Sorry for the coughing, guys. I'm getting over being sick. I had COVID and it's really taking its time leaving. It's almost gone, but it's left me a little bit of cough. So anyway, King of Pentacles. Look at a sip of water here. King of Pentacles simply says you'll be better for it in the end. This is you ascended into you know, you taking your place in the throne of ascended royalty, which again, that's not to give you a big head or whatever, but this is a sign of graduating to a higher level, right? Do we have tarot clarification? No. Okay. Advice cards? No. That's the reading, guys. Okay. So tell me how this resonates. You know what? Save this video and tell me when this Karen arrives. And by the way, it doesn't matter what gender the Karen is either. Treat all Karens the way that I talked about in this reading. Um, for the majority of you, this is probably going to be an older man, but again, for Karen's moving forward, we are going to behave it in a certain way. So please tell me about it. Um, I love to hear from you guys in the comment section, and I do answer every single comment. So looking forward to hearing from you there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and it's been a little slow getting to the last like 60 subscribers. Okay. So I thank you in advance for those who are subscribed and are subscribing. Okay, so I will speak to you soon. Love, light, and many blessings.